Hello, Morongo Basin and listeners around the world online at Z107.7fm.com. Here is the Z107.7 local news for Monday, July 24th, 2023. A 29 Palms man was arrested for investigation into driving under the influence, mayhem, and child endangerment after a witness reported a domestic assault. At approximately 1 a.m. Friday morning, county sheriff's deputies responded to a report of a domestic assault near the 70,000 block of Joshua Drive in 29 Palms. Deputies say they found a woman, described as an 18-year-old female resident of 29 Palms, suffering from visible injuries at the location. The woman told deputies that Dijon Butler, a 20-year-old resident of 29 Palms, was intoxicated, assaulted her, then took her 11-month-old child and fled the scene in a gray Lexus. After the information was broadcasted to deputies from the entire Morongo Basin station, deputies were quickly able to locate the Lexus in a nearby hotel parking lot. Deputies say that Butler was staying with a hotel guest and that he and the baby were quickly located. The baby appeared unharmed and was reunited with family. Dijon Butler was arrested for investigation into driving under the influence of alcohol, corporal injury, child endangerment, and mayhem, and booked into the Morongo Basin Jail with bail set at $60,000. After being displaced by a house fire, a disabled mother and her 4 children are seeking help from the community. At approximately 7:15 p.m. on Thursday, a fire broke out in the home of Danielle Spicer, who lives in a modular house in the 3000 block of Thermal Road in Yucca Valley. Spicer told Z107.7 that when she initially smelled smoke coming out of her swamp cooler, she ran out the back door with her children and called 911. Firefighters from San Bernardino County Fire responded with 3 engines, a water tender, and a medic ambulance at approximately 7:30 p.m. When they arrived, they found the fire in the subfloor area of the modular home. During their efforts, one firefighter fell through the floor, but was uninjured. Crews were able to knock down the fire within 30 minutes, but the floor of the home was heavily damaged. An investigator with County Fire said that the fire started in or near the house's water heater. Danielle Spicer said that she was grateful she was home with her kids and that the fire was during the daytime. And though her family is safe, she said the family's cat perished in the fire, their house is destroyed, and all of their possessions are gone. Spicer and her children received assistance from the Red Cross and the Morongo Unified School District. They are currently staying in a hotel and have only the clothes they were wearing when they left the house. Danielle Spicer's niece, Kylie, has set up an online fundraiser for Danielle and her family. Danielle was recently diagnosed with a serious medical condition, keeping her on sick leave. She says that the money raised by the fundraiser will be used to rebuild the house, for clothes, shoes, immediate needs, and living expenses. She said, "I've been unable to work, and this is just an even larger burden on us." To donate money to the Spicer family, see a link in this story at Z107.7fm.com. At tomorrow's 10 o'clock meeting of the county supervisors in San Bernardino, several agenda items will have a direct impact on Morongo Basin residents. Reporter Mike Lipsitz tells us what those are.
Supervisors are expected to approve a 3% annual cost of living increase to the controversial Fire Protection Zone 5 special tax, which will bring the unpopular tax to just under $172 per parcel for 2023-24. And in a related item, the board will likely extend County Fire's lease agreement with the City of 29 Palms for the Adobe Road Fire Station. The 10-year extension will cost the county just over $390,000. And finally, supervisors are expected to approve up to $50,000 for the renovation of Copper Mountain Mesa Community Association's Community Center. Tomorrow's meeting will be live streamed to the video conferencing facility at the Bob Burke Government Center in Joshua Tree, where the public may attend and comment. See this story at Z107.7fm.com for instructions on other options for viewing or participating. Reporting for Z107.7 News, this is Mike Lipsitz.
Expect delays on 29 Palms Highway east of 29 Palms this week as Caltrans continues work on State Route 62. Caltrans continues their asphalt rehabilitation project between 6 a.m. and 3 p.m. this week. Delays are expected to be 15 minutes, and the closure will be between the city of 29 Palms and Vidal Junction. The California Highway Patrol will be on hand to assist with traffic control and safety. For updates on closures, you can sign up to receive emails from Caltrans at a link in this story at Z107.7fm.com. School will soon be back in session, but many local students do not have access to new school supplies. There's an easy way you can help this Saturday. Robert Hayden joins us with info on a back-to-school supply drive.
Basin Transit, in partnership with the Boys and Girls Club of the High Desert, is hosting a Pack the Bus school supply drive to collect donations and help set up students for success in the coming school year. The event will be held on Saturday, July 29th from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. in the Walmart Supercenter parking lot in Yucca Valley. Through the years, the Boys and Girls Club of the High Desert has had noteworthy impact on the lives of young people in the area, providing them with opportunities to succeed in school, in life, and in their communities. The organization will provide the supplies donated through the drive to local students in need. School supplies can include crayons, markers, pencils, notebooks, binders, erasers, rulers, and glue. All items should be new and unused. Members of the Basin Transit's management team and volunteers from the Boys and Girls Club of the High Desert will be on site to greet donors, assist with drop-offs, and thank their community for their generosity. For more information about the event, you can call Michael Brock. That's at 760-366-2986. Reporting for Z107.7 News, this is Robert Hayden.
The High Desert Nature Museum's current exhibit on artist Henry Mockel will be supplemented by a lecture this weekend. Author Tania Marian, who has written extensively about Mockel, will present her lecture entitled Henry Mockel and His Desert Flowers at 2 p.m. on Saturday. Mockel, a longtime 29 Palms resident, chronicled local plant life with a focus on wildflowers through his serograph illustrations. If you can't make the lecture, the High Desert Nature Museum is open Wednesday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Admission is free, but donations are welcomed to support the educational mission of the museum. For more information, visit highdesertnaturemuseum.org. And finally, if you don't know your way around a paintbrush, then the 29 Palms Artists Guild has just the class for you. Arts and entertainment reporter Charlie Thomas joins us to tell you how to unmask your canvas.
If you don't know a rake brush from a garden rake, the 29 Palms Artists Guild has a class for you. Painting for Absolute Beginners, instructed by Jenny Bate, is for anyone who would like to learn the basics of how to paint, but doesn't have a schedule to do a 10-part weekly class, or to those who have painted a long time ago and could use a refresher, or the self-taught who feel they might be missing something. This intensive one-day class will be taught August 6th from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. All materials are provided, but you should wear clothing that you don't worry if you splash paint on. Tuition is $135 for non-members, $130 for members. Registration is available at a link in the story at Z107.7fm.com. Reporting for Z107.7, this is arts and entertainment reporter Charlie Thomas.
That's our local news. Hear local news 7 times a day, 7 days a week at 7, 8, 9, noon, 4, 5, and 6. If you hear news happening, let us know about it. Email us at tips@Z107.7fm.com. Reporting for the Morongo Basin News Leader, the award-winning Z107.7 Local News, I'm Jeff Harmetz.